Hi, my name is Steve. I'm the founding member of the Z-Bar Bourbon Club. The club is a relatively new club. I have a group of friends that have been getting together and sampling bourbon for the last few years, really. But over the last few months, we've kind of solidified and created this group and ultimately this channel. I subscribe to a lot of different channels that are bourbon related on YouTube and Twitter is alike. I found it both entertaining and also super informational. And so as I was on my journey and learning more and more, I said, you know what, that's something that I'd love to get involved in and see if I can not only learn along with all of you as we're going through this journey together, but have a great time and introduce you to some of my great friends. Again, we'll be doing that over these next few episodes. The mission of this is try to turn out a few episodes every week and put you in a position where you can get to know my friends, get to know our club, and hopefully subscribe if you're interested in our channel. But the real mission here is, as I said before, just to have a good time. I mean, we just want to have fun during the channel or in episodes of the channel. My mission is to have one or two guests each time. We'll kind of talk about, we'll do some blinds. We'll certainly sample many of these bottles behind us. I have over 500 bottles right now that we've collected over the last few years, and tell you about what our experiences with those bottles are. Also just one of the most interesting things that I think I've found over the last few years as the journey has progressed is how my tastes have evolved. I started and I'm very typical. Everything was the fully wheated, sweeter bourbons. Now I'm into more of the full proof and the cask strength bourbons. On the channel, what you're going to find is that there's people at different stages that are friends and part of the Z-Bar Bourbon Club in their journey. And so I think what'll be interesting for you, the audience, is to just learn what those people are going through and over time, how their tastes are evolving, just like mine did. I still certainly enjoy going back to some of the lower proof, higher sweet, the sweeter, higher wheat mash bills. I certainly enjoy that. That's definitely not something that I shy away from. But I do enjoy my cask strength and full proof bourbons much more than I did in my early days. So on the journey, my wife's going to join us, so you'll get a chance to meet her. Many of my friends in the neighborhood, my son, who's 24 years old, you'll get a chance to meet him. He's very early in his journey, so of course his tastes are much different than mine, which is going to be fun. I'd love to hear about yours. So please, in the comments below, tell me about your taste. Tell me about your journey. I think that that's the fun, right? I think the most important part of the bourbon journey is just experiencing it with others. I don't buy any of my bottles to collect and collect dust, if you will. Everything that I buy to drink. Sometimes I do hold on to them a little longer than others, waiting for that special occasion to open them for. But every bottle that I have, I buy to drink. I'm not a big trader. That's not what drives me. I don't do trading. I don't do any of that stuff. We buy it to drink, share with friends, and enjoy a company with the people we care about the most. So if that sounds interesting to you, and I hope it does, I hope you'll join me on this journey and put yourself in a position where you comment along the way. And who knows, maybe someday we'll invite you to be part of the Bourbon Club here and let you come sample some of these with us. We're in Fort Wayne, Indiana, so just from a logistics perspective, kind of the center of the U.S. Although I will tell you, and I will bring you on hunts that are all over the country. We've hunted in Montana, we've hunted in the Carolinas, Florida, all the neighboring states of Indiana, Ohio, and Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan. We've kind of been all over the spectrum, if you will, and that's part of the fun as well. It's just seeing how and what the other states have to offer. So we'll bring you along on a few of those hunts and let you experience them. If you are in a given area and you'd love to have me come out and visit, I'm pseudo-retired. I sold my company about a year and a half ago, I guess now. And my wife and I owned a home healthcare company. We sold that about a year and a half ago, and do some consulting. But beyond that, I'm pseudo-retired. So I would love to come out and see some of your areas. So comment below if there's a state or an area you think that's interesting from a bourbon hunting perspective, and maybe we'll come out and see what your area has to offer. The real mission, though, as I said earlier, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna make this thing about not only my friends and my family, but about you guys, and hopefully you become part of the Z-Bar Bourbon Club at some point. Thanks for your time. Looking forward to doing more of these videos. As I said, we'll probably be doing somewhere in the neighborhood of at least one a week. I'd like to do 2 or 3 a week if I can find the time to put those together. I think post-processing the videos is the trickiest part. And hopefully someday I'll get a lot better at that than I am currently. But I'm looking forward to doing this with you, and then let you learn about me and my friends and the Z-Bar. So thanks so much, and hope you're having a great day. Cheers.